Hi reception, I hope you've had a fantastic half term and you are ready to go again for an amazing rest of the half term. We have got a lot planned, okay, so I hope you're ready to get going. We are going to be doing some gymnastics today, okay, and thinking about what we've learned in the last half of the term. So we have done some balances, we've done some paired balances, we've also done some shapes and jumps, and today we are now going to go on to some rolls. Yeah, that's right, some rolling, which is very exciting. So I do hope that you are in a nice, safe space and you've got maybe a mat or something to roll on, because I don't want you to hurt your backs or your tummies, okay? So I'm going to start in a nice, safe space, and we have to start our lesson off with a warm-up to get our bodies nice and warm. Now, today is going to be the bean game. So if you can remember the different instructions for the bean game, I will call out and you have to copy me. Are we ready? Let's get going. So I'm in a nice safe space, not able to touch anything else. Okay, and I'm going to start with the runner bean. So we're going to run on the spot. We're going to run on the spot. Well done. That's it. Lifting up our knees, running on the spot. Good. And then going to go with a string bean. So really, really tall. String bean. Can you go on your tiptoes? Really, really tall. Well done. And then a runner bean again. Running on the spot. Good. Running on the spot. See if we can lift our knees up nice and high. And a broad bean. Legs out wide, standing like a star. And a runner bean. And a frozen bean, standing still. And a wibbly wobbly jelly bean. Wibbly wobbly jelly bean. Who's the wobbliest jelly bean? Well done. And a runner bean, running on the spot. Keep going, reception. You're doing really well. Getting our bodies nice and warm. And a jumping bean. So 2 feet together, jumping up and down. Well done. And a frozen bean. And a jelly bean. Wibbly wobbly jelly. Wibbly wobbly jelly. And a frozen bean. And a tiny bean, so you have to get really, really small, teeny tiny. And a dancing bean. So let's do those moves. Let's do those dance moves. Good, dancing bean. Well done. Good, well done, reception. And a frozen bean. And a jumping bean. 2 feet together. Good, keep going. And a frozen bean. And a broad bean. And a string bean. And a tiny bean. And a dancing bean. Okay, when I say a French bean, you're going to go, ooh la la, ooh la la. Okay, runner bean, frozen bean, French bean, ooh la la. So put your hand on your hip and move your hips from side to side. Ooh la la, and you can move your finger. Ooh la la. Well done, runner bean. And a tiny bean. And a string bean. And a broad bean. And a runner bean. Running really, really fast. You can go even faster now. And then we're going to do a Mexican bean, okay? Where we have to stand like this. And it's like we're taking off a hat. And we go, arriba. And again, arriba. Once more, arriba. And a runner bean. And a Mexican bean. Arriba. Arriba. And a runner bean. And a broad bean. And a tiny bean. And a jelly bean. A wibbly wobbly jelly. And a frozen bean. And now a chili bean. Woo. Chilly, chilly, chilly. It's cold, it's chilly. And a runner bean. Running on the spot. Well done, reception. You're doing really well. Getting those bodies nice and warm. And a frozen bean. Runner bean. Frozen bean. Runner bean. Roll bean. String bean. Tiny bean. Jelly bean. Wiggly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly dancing bean. Good, amazing moves. Keep going. Well done. And a runner bean. And a frozen bean. Whew. I hope you are nice and warm. My heart is beating nice and fast. I hope yours is too. Right, guys. Now, you know what's next? We're going to go on to the static stretches. We must stretch our bodies before we do some gymnastics. So, we are going to start with our necks. We're going to look to the right, all the way down to our toes, and look to the left. And roll our head back down to our toes, and look to the right. And then we're going to roll our head all the way back, look up to the ceiling, all the way around to the big circle, back down to our toes. Okay, and with our arm, one arm, we're going to go back, right arm backwards first, big circles with our arms, keeping our arm nice and straight. 1, 2, and one more, 3. Good, nice and slowly. And again with the same arm, opposite arm, sorry, we're going to go backwards, over the top. 1, big circle. 2, keeping that arm nice and straight, nice and slowly. And 3, and then together, 2 arms together, going backwards. 1, big circles. 2, and one more, 3. Well done. Okay, and now we're going to make some meatballs. So hands and fingers together, and we're going to make lots of circles, lots of meatballs with our wrists. Well done. And then with our meatballs, we're going to have some spaghetti. Have some spaghetti, long spaghetti. Well done. That's it. Keep going, reception. And then back to some meatballs. Lots of circles with our wrists. And some spaghetti. Good. And then on top, we're going to add some cheese. Sprinkle the cheese. Sprinkle the cheese everywhere. That's it. All over. Good. Okay. Hands on our hips. We're going to make some hot chocolate because it's pretty cold outside today. So we're going to lean with one arm over the top of our head and reaching as far forward as we can, pouring some hot chocolate. And then hand back on our hip, and with the other arm, we're going to pour in some milk. So pouring the milk, so pushing our hand as far as we can across, over past our head. And then back on our hips, and then big circles to stir it all in. Stir it all in different directions, so go one way and go the other way. Big stir. Well done. And then we're going to add some marshmallows because I love marshmallows. So we're going to jump up and down with 2 feet. So jumping up and down with 2 feet. Good. Well done. And freeze. Very good. Okay. Shake it all out. Shake it all out. And then you're going to go down onto the floor into your straddle position. Okay. So in our pizza shape, we are going to reach far forward, okay? We're going to try and reach to our toes. So see if we can touch our toes here. If you can't, you can just reach as far as you can, okay, towards your feet, but keeping your legs nice and flat on the floor. And then we're going to see if we can reach far forward, so we can go far further than our feet. And then all the way to our other foot. See if you can touch that foot. If you can't, you reach as far as you can, okay? And then we're going to add some tomato. So we're going to pick up tomato and we're going to push it all the way in to the pizza, making sure that we cover the whole pizza, reaching as far forward as we can when you do that. Reaching nice and far forward. That's it, well done. All the way, pushing it all into the pizza. And then we're going to put some mushrooms on top. So you can sprinkle the mushrooms all over the pizza. Yummy. Love mushrooms. Very healthy for you. Yummy, yummy. Putting the mushrooms on. And then we're going to add some peppers. Colourful peppers. I like colourful peppers. putting on the colourful peppers all over. Make sure you're reaching again as far as you can forwards, all over the pizza. And then we're going to add some sausage. So I've cut up some sausage, so I'm going to put it on, put it all over the pizza, all over. That's it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Making sure we're covering the whole pizza. And then last but not least, we're going to put some cheese. Putting on all of the cheese and sprinkling all of that cheese all over. Making sure the whole pizza is nicely covered with cheese. So reaching far forward as you do that. Very good. Okay, I think it's ready to be cooked. So we reach up tall and then we reach as far forward as we can. Let's see if we can reach past our feet. And then we're going to take a big bite. Delicious, so yummy. I hope your pizza was just as yummy. So now we have done our warm-up and our stretches. You are now going to go into doing some rolls. Make sure though that you're in a nice soft space, so on carpet or on a mat or something, just to protect your back and your tummy as you do your rolls. And then I am looking forward to seeing these rolls when I get back to school. So good luck and have some fun. I will put your worksheet to complete onto the dojo. See you next week. Bye, reception.